Yo, they stole her, bro. They stole her. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. My bad. Let me say it like this. They legally, unethically attempted to steal my daughter.
All around us, there are people with extraordinary stories. People who have navigated through difficult life journeys and never gave up. They are overcomers. And now, they are sharing their story. This is Upliff, Your Voice.
Yo, they stole her, bro. They stole her. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. My bad. Let me say it like this. They legally, unethically attempted to steal my daughter. Did you know in the land of the free, there's a great baby market? In this nation, under God, children are stolen and sold for profit. I know you're probably looking like, well, what is this guy in this suit? What is he talking about? How does he know this? My daughter was involved in an unethical and predatory adoption. She was stolen and sold for profit in 2014. They attempted to deprive me of my God-given right to utilize the love to embrace my child, to hold and see her warm, to look at her and see her eyes pierce my soul. There's a law that labels biracial children as handicapped in the state of South Carolina. The only way I was able to intervene was because I registered on the Responsible Father Registry. And for those who don't know what that is, it's for any father who feels they have fathered a child or about to father a child. It requires they be notified in the event the baby is put up for adoption or if a father's rights are being terminated. The downfall is the Responsible Father Registry is in 33 out of 50 states, and each state carries a different criteria. I didn't know about the Responsible Father Registry, and I wouldn't have been made aware if it wasn't for my sister Chelsea McNabb and her best friend Jill Thomas. And shout out to Jill, by the way, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have registered. There are so many fathers who are deprived of the right to be a father. There are so many fathers who want to be a father and can't be a father. Some fathers have never been shown how to be a father, but we gotta focus more so on what fathers are doing so that we can begin to create our own narrative and paint positive imagery and why we're doing this video and why it's so essential. And I'm one of many fathers who is phenomenal. My daughter changed my life for the better. She is beyond smart. She challenges me every day. She's elevated my standard. And I know that I'm the standard in which she judges all men. And there are things that I must do within myself because I can't expect her to do anything that I'm not doing. But she's a joy to my life. She is a bridge builder. Most importantly, she loves God. And some may say, well, what about the biological mother? We had a plan. We discussed all the pros and cons. Her family was always, out of town. I would encourage her to allow me to meet her family because she met all of my family. Long story short, the parents didn't approve of our relationship because I was a black man. And just hearing that, I heard racism growing up in reference to my grandmother and my grandfather telling the stories, but I never truly experienced it. But they didn't want the baby. They didn't want us together. They didn't want the child here, and they were willing to do whatever it takes to get rid of the child, so they sold her. I removed the biological mother from the birth certificate. The fact that she didn't come to a family planned diaper bash because she didn't want to have a baby shower for whatever reason, I knew I had to take the responsibility to do what was necessary so I can be included in my child's life. Did I know that I was gonna go through what I went through? No, I didn't know. See, a child can only leave the state if they have some type of mental, physical, or an emotional disability, but in my daughter's case, it was her mixed race. So I registered on the Responsible Father Registry. The prospective adoptive parents knew about it. The attorney, Raymond Godwin, knew I registered, but they still thwarted me. In fact, they served me with an improper notice of adoption proceedings stating that I had 30 days to contest the adoption, but in reality, I only had 10 days. And I was served the 9th day out of 10 days. And if I wouldn't have took the responsibility to drive to Greenville, South Carolina, which is 2 hours away from me, Aiken, South Carolina, to contest the adoption with my handwritten objection, I wouldn't be here telling you the story today. I then found out when I obtained legal counsel that venue was proper in Aiken, South Carolina. It wasn't proper in Greenville, South Carolina. But Greenville, South Carolina signed off on the ethical and predatory adoption, which made it legal. So this can happen to any dad if you don't know your rights. So it's important and essential that we speak about the Responsible Father Registry. We speak on the importance of dads and the impact that it has on children's lives, economically, mentally, spiritually. But I can't do this without my family. I can't do this without my tribe. My daughter is truly my breath. She's my joy. I went through hell just to give my daughter heaven. And I'm hopeful that if you're watching this video, it finds you in peace, love, and positive energy so that you can persevere, so that you can know that you're valued, you're worthy, you're important, but most importantly, you're not by yourself. I'm Christopher Emanuel. Thank you for listening to my story. And if you would like to share your story and uplift your voice, visit upliff.com.
If you want to uplift your voice and share your story, sign up at upliff.com. You can also visit our shop to get your Upliff merch. Subscribe for more videos and hit the notification bell too. Thanks for watching.